Hey guys, Dave Desai, welcome back to my channel. So today we're talking about dating rumors surrounding V or Taehyung, whichever you prefer to call him, and it's going to be V with a certain Blackpink member. Many people believe V or Jisoo was dating. This was apparently confirmed by Dispatch and of course other news sources. Now this was brought up again recently, so I wanted to kind of go over it and talk about it again. Because you know, K-pop idols and all that stuff is still a controversial issue and it's something that needs to be talked about. There's also been a few videos of Taehyung that have been removed from BTS's Twitter account, and that is something I want to talk about and get into as well. Someone is clearly attacking BTS and I can't let that happen. So let's get into it. If you are new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified when some new video drops. If you're a hater, like to be the first to leave your hate comment, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be the first to do so. Now, let's jump into it. So we're first going to discuss Dispatch and then we're going to make our way back to the present. Like you already know the drill, I got to give some context first. Now, Dispatch is a publication that's pretty well respected in the K-pop industry. Just like many other news sources and things like that, Dispatch is one of those places where people like to get their news about K-pop celebrities, K-pop idols from. I think they've definitely been right a couple of times about K-pop idols dating and other news sources that are very exclusive that no one else would have access to. But overall, it's just speculation, and it's just speculation on what people want to hear. Because everyone wants to hear stories of their favorite K-pop idol dating and all that stuff because it's gossip and it's interesting. So they often thrive on that, and nothing's really fact-checked, and I used to believe in them, but not so much anymore. Now Dispatch reports on a lot of this stuff that doesn't really make a lot of sense. However, they do get right every now and then, because if you post on like 1,000 things, one or two of those times you're going to be correct. You know that saying, a broken clock has 5 hands? No, that doesn't apply. During the end of 2019, during December time, Dispatch released a statement saying that they were going to release information on who V is dating. Now, if you don't know, Dispatch at the beginning of every year likes to put out statements and to tease who they're going to expose in the following year in terms of dating. Now, I've mentioned before, Big Hit has no problem with V dating. In fact, Big Hit put out a statement saying that they have no problem with BTS dating. It's just that BTS doesn't actually have any time to date. But they are fine with it. Later on, towards the beginning of 2020, Dispatch released a statement saying who V was apparently dating. Dispatch found a picture of V and Jisoo being very, very touchy, what looks like at a gas station or something, and that they caught them dating. Perhaps the paparazzi was hard of seeing or something like that, because you can clearly not see what they look like from these pictures. So people who believed that this was V and Jisoo, that's kind of insane because you can't see their faces. It could literally be anyone. You can have me go out, cover my face, and play Taehyung as well. Like, you're so bundled up, no one would literally know the difference of who you would be. However, the photos and rumors seemed kind of true. Like, a lot of people were very much willing to believe that this was true, given the fact that BTS wasn't actually doing anything at the end of 2019. They were taking their break. So Big Hit's statement of BTS never having time was completely irrelevant. And Blackpink hadn't had their comeback ever. Jisoo was obviously not doing anything, so it makes perfect sense why V and Jisoo would go get together. And the fact that Jisoo and V's face were all covered up makes perfect sense because YG doesn't allow Jisoo to date. Them being covered up does make sense, like that it would be V and Jisoo, and this is what V and Jisoo would do if they were dating, which is exactly why I think Dispatch went with this story, because it makes a lot of sense. And it seems like a lot of people actually did believe it. One Twitter user wrote, SMA 2018, this is an event that V and Jisoo are dating for many months. So it seems like the rumors were circulating quite extensively, but if you go and watch these award shows, you would notice that V and Jisoo, or even BTS and Blackpink, never really talk to each other. They never really have a conversation. People didn't seem too bothered by it. A lot of people seem very happy with it. And even the hashtag Visu started getting some attention and people started posting to that hashtag. It's a cute hashtag though, I'll admit that. Another Twitter user wrote, "Me is dead now lying in my coffin. Korea breaking. BTS V and Blackpink Jisoo are reportedly dating. Me." So it apparently seems like it was more than just Dispatch that was reporting on this. The problem with celebrities dating and K-pop idols dating is even if they were actually dating, for them to have this type of attention kind of on them ruins the relationship. We don't know what goes on behind the scenes. If in fact Jisoo was dating, I'm sure YG would have taken a lot of action on this and Jisoo would have eventually been kicked out of Blackpink and essentially ruining Blackpink's career or the possibility of Blackpink ever having 2 comebacks in a year. They'd have to rebrand Blackpink's name. Blackpink minus Jisoo, they'd call it. Boombaya by Blackpink minus Jisoo. Obviously, V wouldn't get that much trouble with the label, but V wouldn't feel very happy knowing that he was probably the reason why Jisoo got kicked out of Blackpink. So if these guys are actually dating, they do need privacy, and I hope people can respect that. This, of course, is if they are dating, because a lot of people very quickly pointed out the fact that these photos were inaccurate, and that the photos released by Dispatch were very, very much wrong. The photo that we see of V and Jisoo were in fact 2 actors. They're actors from the drama Father is Strange. Now, I find this so so funny, so unbelievably funny. These two left their house all bundled up and covered up because they were afraid that if paparazzi were to get them to dating, they would have this huge headline and people would be saying things about it and all that stuff. So they said, we're gonna leave the house, we're gonna cover up, and then we're not gonna get exposed. Paparazzi then take the picture and then post it everywhere on all news sites and said, you know what? These actors aren't relevant enough. We're not gonna put them on the headlines. Instead, we're gonna put V and Jisoo are dating. Like, those two actors must genuinely feel like, oh my god, we're not relevant enough for you to put us as a headline. Oh, I feel bad for them. And mind you, V and Jisoo have never really been spotted together at public appearances or TV shows. They've never really been spotted actually having a conversation. I don't know where that rumor would have come about or how that would make any sense. Like, how would this happen? How would they communicate with each other? Do they literally just read each other's minds? In which case they should be dating. Well, that baby will have all sorts of mind power. I do think if there were actual photos and videos of V dating, a lot of those videos would be taken down and they would be removed immediately. And actually a video of V has been removed from Big Hit's Twitter, and it's very, very suspect because it seems like a lot of people are attacking BTS and trying to take down their Twitter. It seems like they want BTS videos off the internet. Something like this has happened before, not too long ago, about a week ago, and then something like this happened again yesterday. So I was not the person who discovered it. I will link down below the original video that I found it from. You can go check that out and watch that full video. But I want to basically reiterate what he said and then give my commentary to it. I'm hoping that we can do something about it and kind of raise some awareness to it. Honestly, I would like an archive of BTS videos on Twitter so I can just kind of like scroll through and watch their videos. I also just feel like a lot of this was done to kind of shut BTS up. I don't know, it just feels kind of like a personal attack. Like, I feel like it goes against freedom of speech just a little bit, and I'll get into it, we'll talk about it. I believe it was April 3rd, some armies noticed that a video was taken down on BTS's Twitter account. Now, it was removed on Big Hit's Twitter, but it wasn't deleted by Big Hit. Because yes, armies do notice when a tweet was deleted by Big Hit. Every single tweet tweeted by Big Hit is framed and hung up on our wall, just so you know, you can't hide from us. But this one particular tweet that I'm talking about was actually taken down, and it says specifically that it was taken down due to copyright report. I'm not sure how you copyright something on Twitter. People don't really make money on Twitter, do you know what I mean? Like, there's no personal gain for uploading someone else's videos on Twitter, other than promoting that person's videos that you're uploading. This particular video had a video of V dancing and lip syncing to a song by Amine. I believe the song was called Blackjack. I mean, that's literally not copyright, and that's literally original content. You literally can't copyright that. TikTok's entire platform, like their whole thing, is lip syncing to content. And also the content that's put on TikTok is deemed as original content. But also, if you're an artist and someone promotes your song and tweets it and talks about it, then that's a good thing. You want that. You want that publicity. You didn't give them permission to promote your song. So then, like, are you copyrighting the fans that tweet your song or do any of that sort of thing? Because that's also promoting you as well. It doesn't look like this was taken down by Twitter though. It looks like it was taken down by a person, because as you can see from the screenshot, it was reported that's why it was taken down. But I also don't believe it was from the artist Amine. So don't go over there and send him hate and all that stuff. I don't believe he was the one who actually took the video down. I believe it was the label. As you guys know, labels own everything that the artist creates. So they don't actually have to get the artist's permission to do anything like that. They can just make the decision on their own and then do it. So even if Amine himself wanted to copyright the video and take it down, I don't believe he could do it. And even much so, Amine has kind of quote tweeted the original post with V lip syncing to the song. So I mean, he's happy. Amine is like really happy that V decided to kind of lip sync to his song. And this probably actually brought the song more attention. Like, it probably raised up on the charts, they got more sales, all of that sort of thing. Like, us armies really enjoyed that video. We don't usually see this playful side of Daddy, Zaddy, Taehyung. And it's something to cheer us up, you know? Like, what else do we have to look forward to? Quarantine 2021?
No thanks.
So that's what happened a week ago. Now, apparently something happened yesterday that was a bit crazy as well. Now, the first thing I just mentioned, 1% of me kind of understands why that would happen. It's like, okay, it's not V's song, and maybe the label felt like this would ruin Amine's reputation or whatever it is, and it doesn't fit on brand with what the label's trying to do with Amine. Fine, whatever. But then we have this tweet here. Now, I don't believe this was taken down by the same label. But it's clear that someone is attacking BTS right now, and that someone has their eye on BTS right now, because a lot of artists, they will hire a third-party company to kind of go through the internet and take down copyrighted material. So it feels like maybe BTS's name or their Twitter account is on the list of copyrighted material. And this was absolutely bizarre, because the video that was tweeted on this tweet, get this, was BTS singing Happy Birthday to Suga. Who the heck copyrights a birthday song? Who owns that song? And if that person owns that song, how much royalties do we owe that person? 생일 축하합니다. 생일 축하합니다. 사랑하는 민윤기 So I did some research. Birthday songs can't be copyrighted, obviously. But then the Korean version, I can't find any information on the Korean laws of the Korean birthday song. I assume it's the same, but it actually could not be. Maybe the Korean version is owned by Korea or something. Now imagine Suga going back, wanting to watch that video, only to like not have that video there, and he's like, oh no. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear it. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and feature in this comment right here. Thank you so much for leaving comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon if you would like to check it out and kind of contribute back to this channel. It really does help me kind of keep the videos on this channel going and make them better. So thank you so much for anything you can contribute over there. It means the world to me. So thank you so much for doing that. You can also get exclusive content over there, such as reaction videos like music video reactions, live performance reactions, ship reactions, all that sort of thing over there. So I'll leave a link in the top of the description down below so you can check it out. There's also 2 videos that will pop up on screen that will be recommended to you. So make sure you go ahead and click one of those, and I'll see you guys over there. Bye.